Hey, welcome back to another episode of Sinclair Fishing. You guys ever get on a new body of water and you're like, I don't know where to throw my bait. Obviously, if there's targets, if there's laydowns, there's trees, there's rocks, that's the easy part. But what about if it's a body of water where, it's just a big oval or a big square and there's no real features? You're not sure what the depth is. You're not sure if there's weeds or rocks or other structure down there. Well, that is where this comes in. The deeper, or other products like it, where we can throw it out there and we can see what's going on. So today in this episode, we're going to go over the deeper and how it works and see if it can get us on some fish. Let's get them. So first things first, we're going to get this guy tied on. And I'm going to use my frog rod because this thing is pretty heavy. So you got to be real careful with what you use. I mean, I don't feel comfortable throwing this on fluorocarbon or mono. And so my frog rod has got 65-pound braid. And then we're going to tie our best knot. And I think on this one, I might tie a double Palomar knot. Because throwing this massive weight out there can be a little scary. So there's a single Palomar and there's the double Palomar. Just wrap it around twice, come around the bait, and boom. There we go. Alright, so that's on there pretty good there from that standpoint. We're going to leave a lot of tag in just in case there's any slippage because I don't want to lose this thing. And we are almost ready to go. Okay, the second deal here is the app. So we got to find the deeper app. There it is. Okay. All right, so there's the deeper app. We are not connected because the deeper does not turn on until we get to the water. So we're gonna go to the water. First step is we gotta drop the deeper in the water because there's little contacts on it that don't turn on until it's wet. So we're gonna throw that in the water right there. See if we can't get this thing connected. I only got 41% battery apparently. Alright, we're connected. So we're going to go a standard scan. Hopefully you can see that. And now we are ready to launch. Now we're getting a little deeper. So that was the end of the last scan, and that's the start of the new scan. So we're at 2.5 feet. The one thing I will tell you about the way this works is it is definitely difficult, especially when I'm trying to get a good image for a camera. It is definitely difficult to operate this and hold a phone. They do have a like an adapter deal for a rod, but you can't cast with it on there, so you got to take it off and then put it on, which might not be too bad. Wow, I'm really disappointed in this lake. I did not realize it was this deep. Everybody keeps telling me that this thing is amazing and it's got all these big fish in it, and I am not seeing where any big fish could be in 2 foot or less. So the deeper is dispelling some myth right now. All right, here we are. New location, same lake. Hoping we find some deeper water. Here's the operation. Waiting for it to connect. Connected. Okay. Alright, I'll put the phone down because I cannot cast this thing with the phone in my hand. Here we go. Oh, 5 foot. We got 5 foot. And we got fish. Okay. Guys, just terrible to try to do this and reel. Forgive me. We got 5 foot and we got some fish out suspended at 2 foot. It's 77-degree water over here, so the wind has been coming. The wind's coming right at me. So we got fish out there. I don't know what kind of fish they are. I think maybe I can do this. Hold it in the crotch and reel. Not ideal. So we got some fish out there. And we got 3 foot, so we went down to 5. So there's fish on this side. All right. And some depth, but this whole thing is cut like a bowl. So, you know, if you're looking out here, you know, besides some cover here and some cover here on the shoreline, you don't know where to throw. So the deeper kind of helps you look at it. Let's try it again. See if we could find anything deeper than 5 foot. It's a massive splash. Alright, there's 6 foot. Fish suspended at 3, some at 5. So there again, this is a better example. That's the old scan, this is the new scan. So we got fish down at 4 foot right out there.
deeper gives you the depth of the fish. They're suspended at like 3 and 4 foot. So if they're fishing up, or feeding up, you're not going to want to go on the bottom. And here we got the bowl coming up. There's one sitting right at the top of the bowl there, where the deeper is. See it out there? So I mean, we could use this. There's one towards the surface. So the way I'm scanning this right now, which is actually easier, is I've got this thing between my legs and I'm just turning it like that while I'm holding the phone.
Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm back here in the studio. I gotta do some video editing. I didn't run an outro when I was out by the lake, so I figured I'd just do it now. The deeper is a cool tool. It's definitely not as good as being on a boat and having some graphs and some depth finders and all the new gadgets and stuff, but for bank anglers it's not a bad tool. It's super heavy. I would definitely recommend that you throw it on a stout rod with some braid, and just make sure that you don't snap the braid when you throw it out there. And believe me, you can do that. If you've got, if the braid had dug into your spool from like a hard hook set or anything like that prior to tying on the deeper, you're gonna want to make a couple easy casts to make sure that you have all that out before you launch that deeper far. I mean, I think that thing is like 3 or 4 ounces. It's pretty heavy. Also, if you think that you've got some blow-ups, or you don't think, you see some blow-ups, and you want to see what's going on below the surface with the deeper, do not throw that deeper right on your target. You will scare everything away. It's like casting a cannonball. Okay? So do your best to try to cast way beyond the area that you want to graph. If you think you're looking specifically for fish, you're targeting an event, cast way beyond it, and hopefully you don't scare them all away. Just some things to think about. I'm happy I have it. It's a cool tool, but frankly, I don't pull it out a lot because, as you could see in the video, there's work behind it. It takes a lot of time, and frankly, when I go out fishing, I don't have 15 hours to go do that. So if I only have a couple hours, I don't necessarily pull the deeper out. I just start using some search baits and see if I can find the fish. So I hope you enjoy it. Please like, share, subscribe below, and just kicking off this channel, trying to get things going, and I'm going to do a lot of videos like this. I hope you like what you're seeing so far. Comment below. Tell me what you think. Peace.